I don't have any military background personally, but one phrase that I came across that's used, I think, frequently in military training is prior preparation prevents poor performance. And I thought, brilliant. So true in so many different ways and different settings, and true in the world of trademarks as well. So let's talk a little bit about what can be done prior to submitting a trademark application at the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office to help ensure the best odds of success, that prior preparation to prevent the poor performance or reduce the odds of not getting registered. Searching the USPTO records. That's clear. You want to know if there's an obvious conflict, if there's an obstacle, if there's something already out there. A more robust common law search. You can find other content I've done about the different types of searches and the different layers of depth that they go into, but knowing whether anybody else is using the name also for a similar product or service is also going to help shape the application process. A knowledge of the trademark examiner's rules, the TMEP, which is basically the handbook, the manual that USPTO examiners use for both procedure and substance in handling applications. All of these things go into prior preparation. Another thing that's useful is knowing about and having docketing software to use so that once the application is filed, it's entered into software and the status is then tracked and updated automatically as the USPTO updates their data. And that can be tremendously helpful to make sure you don't miss a deadline, you don't miss an update. Check out our free docketing tool at softmware.com. That's softmware.com. Another thing, this will come as no surprise, that you can do to help prepare for better odds of success in a trademark application is work with an attorney, and not just any attorney, but an experienced attorney who's handled many trademarks, maybe has worked at the USPTO, knows the process inside and out. Yet another thing one can do to be prepared is to know the application procedures, okay? There's a lot of nuance to the procedures, from filing to evidence of use, to dates of use, to publication, to notices of allowance. All these terms, all these different steps, the procedures along the way, they're important to know. And then finally, and related to that, my final tip for prior preparation is to have knowledge of the TEAS, T-E-A-S, that's Trademark Electronic Application System, from the USPTO and the forms that it uses. Okay, those forms are not terribly user-friendly or intuitive, unfortunately. And so there's a lot that goes into just understanding how the forms work to draft and put together an application or a response. And there's a lot of text and a lot of buttons and a lot of choices that go into using those forms, and knowing how to use them properly is exactly the type of prior preparation that we're talking about to help prevent poor performance. If you want to connect to learn more about our team's experience at Erik M. Pelton and Associates, or your trademark application, visit us at erikpelton.com. You'll see in the top right the Connect with Us button, and always happy to answer questions or set up a free initial consultation.